Breaking news in the federal trial of Sean Diddy Combs. The next step of jury selection now postponed until next week. This came as something of a shock. Fox 5's Michelle Ross live in Lower Manhattan with the latest from inside the courtroom. We were expecting a full day, but that's not what we got, Michelle.
That's right, Teresa. Now, this is the last part of jury selection, and it should start 8:30 Monday morning. And this is to prevent any potential jurors from possibly getting cold feet over the weekend. The defense said that it would take about only 20 minutes, not more than 20 minutes, to complete the juror strikeout process. Again, this is the last part of jury selection. But on the other hand, prosecutors say in their experience, it could avalanche and then last hours, therefore delaying opening statements and also witness testimony. And one of those early witnesses expected to testify is believed to be Cassie. Now, they did not refer to her as Cassie or by any name. They referred to her as victim number one. But much of the debate today was on whether the defense would be allowed to cross-examine her on her nature or her being a strong individual. Defense attorney Mark Agnifilo said their strategy will be to take the position that there was mutual violence in the relationship. So the defense will admit to domestic violence on Diddy's part. But remember, there is no domestic violence charge. So they will argue this to contest the coercion element of the sex trafficking charge, arguing that a strong person who isn't afraid of confrontation or physical altercation cannot be coerced. But the judge called this a stretch, saying both strong and weak people can be coerced. Now, the goal is to complete jury selection and seat 12 people with 6 alternates and 3 extras by 9 o'clock Monday morning, and then rolling right into opening statements and witness testimony. We're live outside federal court in Lower Manhattan. Michelle Ross, Fox 5 News.
All right, Michelle, thank you.
All right, guys, the diddler is getting ready to hit trial. They're currently in the stage of picking the jurors. This is going to really determine what happens to Diddy. He has recently rejected the plea deal and could be facing up to 15 years minimum. He says he wants to fight it out in trial, and they're getting ready to go to trial. They're in the process of getting those jurors together. Some of the notable things to look for is what they're saying is that he may need maybe a younger demographic of people on the jury. He primarily may want men, maybe young black men who are maybe closer aligned to the culture. He definitely doesn't want old people, especially maybe older white women. Maybe he can get a black grandma that might be a little sympathetic, or maybe some people around his age who was, possibly, maybe they might have been at some of the freak offs. But one thing that they are discrediting people who may qualify are people who, maybe they know a little bit about the case, because they're going to question them. What do you think about it? Maybe look at some of their previous posts and things like that. So they're trying to get unbiased people on the case or on the jury who don't know much about it or who don't really think too much of Diddy in the situation. But he's definitely in for a long stretch with this one, because Cassie is set to testify, and I believe they're trying to get others to come forward to be in the trial to testify against him. So you're going to have a lot of people, if they can, come out and speak against him, and I think that will bury him. But if they can keep them away and maybe just keep Cassie up there, maybe he was just not a sex trafficker, but an ass whooper on women, not the biggest crime in the world. You can get off with. I mean, he's not gonna go to jail for kicking her ass, 15 years ago, but he will go to jail for trafficking women and possibly even men, what it looks like. But y'all let me know what y'all think. You think Diddy's getting away? Y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I get back at y'all on another one. Peace.